Welcome to Canucks Last Week, where I try to cover everything Canucks hockey in a shorter amount of time than it takes for me to say that the Canucks are in a playoff spot, and then for you to pull out your phone, check your Score mobile app in disbelief because you can't believe the Canucks are in a playoff spot! Midterms are over, Brock Boeser is a point-a-game player, and Virtanen is thriving with the Sedin Twins. Fire me up, baby, let's go! The Vancouver Canucks went 3-1 this week with the young guys playing key roles, and Canucks fans, we should be very, very happy with these results. This is what we want. A lot has been said this year about Sedin's decline in ice time and this changing of the guard, and that couldn't have been more true against Detroit, where they saw the two lowest ice times at 5-on-5 on the entire team. And while a lot of those minutes have gone to the de facto shutdown line of Brandon Sutter, Marcus Granlund, and Derek, team leader in goals Dorsett. Wait, what? Yeah, somehow that's also a thing. Derek Dorsett is leading our team in goals. But that's not the point. What I'm trying to say is minutes have also gone to the Canucks' new top line of Brock Boeser, Bo Horvat, and Sven Baertschi. The 99B line, the big baller brand line, whatever you choose to call them, you can't deny that this line, since being reunited in the Boston Bruins game, has looked like the best offensive unit that the Canucks have. The trio have had quite the positive effect on possession numbers in their games against Detroit and Buffalo, which includes a 59% 5-on-5 Corsi effort from Brock Boeser in the game against Detroit. The Brockstar also leads the team in 5-on-5 points per 60 with 3.48. Hopefully this line as a whole can build off of the recent success. Next up, I'd like to take a minute to talk about Brandon Sutter, and I'd really like to know what you guys think of him. Last year, he was used as sort of a Swiss Army man type of player, and that also meant he'd get time on the power play, which, as we all know, wasn't the best thing in the world. This year, he's been glued at the hip with Derek Dorsett trying to shut down the other team's top players. Relative to the rest of the Canucks, Brandon Sutter has also had the least amount of offensive zone starts. But as far as how effective he's been at shutting down these top players, it's been a bit of a mixed bag for me. Yeah, his prowess in the face-off circle is nice, but to me, he doesn't have the hockey speed or the puck distribution skills needed to push the tempo of play. Possession-wise, he's getting slaughtered, as he has a 44.3% Corsi at 5-on-5, which puts him last on the team. But I do understand his role. He has enough of Green's trust where he can be thrown to the wolves, which will allow the other lines to be deployed favorably, like the Sedins in all their offensive zone starts this year. The team's also still trying to develop guys like Virtanen and Brock Boeser who still require sheltered minutes, so there is value in Brandon Sutter. Do you want to know who isn't being slaughtered possession-wise? Jake the Snake effing Virtanen. Yes! So far, Travis Green has handled Jake Virtanen's deployment incredibly well. He's made him earn everything, and Jake has fully bought in. This started with just little things in the defensive zone, like keeping his feet moving and being responsible with the puck. And slowly but surely, Jake was learning the little things he had to do to become an NHL regular. And then Travis Green wasn't playing him in third periods when the Canucks had a lead. And slowly but surely, his ice time in the third period increased as well. So what was Jake's reward for putting in all that hard work? Playing alongside the Sedin Twins, his childhood icons. How effing cool is that? Being a hometown guy who grew up watching the 2011 Cup run with the Sedin Twins leading that team, now you're playing on a line with those two? Oh, that's just so cool! And the best thing of all is Virtanen didn't squander his opportunity. He had a great game against Detroit with 8 shots, a giant hit on Kronwall, and his first goal of the season. Man, did he deserve that one, and it was also really cool to see how happy the Sedins were for him. If this does end up being the Sedin Twins' final year, what better parting gift would it be than to help Jake Virtanen succeed? But it looks like this relationship goes both ways, as Virtanen's speed also helps out the Sedin Twins. I love this line, I can't wait to see more of it. The Canucks also got hit with another injury as Troy Stecher is out 4 to 6 weeks. Derek Pouliot, this is the opportunity you have been waiting for. Don't waste it. So far in the games he's played, he hasn't really stuck out for me, which isn't necessarily a bad thing, but it's also not a good thing. Over the 61 minutes of 5-on-5 ice time he's had this year, he has posted a 53% Corsi, which is pretty respectable. Now for some prospect news, Thatcher Demko has been earning rave reviews lately. He stopped 40 of 41 shots in his last outing and has a .960 save percentage in his 4 games this year. Olio Levy had a big day today, scoring his first professional goal and added 2 more assists. Jonathan DeLeon signed with Brynäs of the SHL, which means he won't be playing with Elias Pettersson, but that's okay. We know that their chemistry is there. Let's see what they can do away from each other. Cole Lind was named to the WHL roster for their Subway Series clash against Russia. Rasmus Dahlin has also looked amazing. I might be getting ahead of myself there. Lastly, I'd just like to talk about something that I forgot to mention in last week's episode, Alex Burrows' return to Vancouver. Alex Burrows truly epitomized what it meant to be a Canuck, and say what you want about him, but his work ethic and dedication to the team is truly Ring of Honor worthy. Thank you for helping out the Sedins. Thank you for all of your clutch goals over the years. Thank you, Alex Burrows. So that's going to do it for me. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please leave a like on the video. It really helps me out knowing if I'm doing stuff right or wrong. And if you're new to the channel, please consider hitting subscribe and joining me on this Vancouver Canucks journey. I've also got some prospect scouting reports on their way, so stay tuned for those. And yeah, I'll see you guys later.